Ever walked into the room only to find your cat staring at your favorite mug? And then, smash, it's on the floor. You might have been thinking, why on earth would they do that? But believe it or not, there's more to it than simple mischief. Is it a game, a hidden message, or maybe, just maybe, there's a deep psychological reason behind your cat's need to knock things over? But what is it? Revenge, boredom, or something much more mysterious? Stick around, because we're about to explore the surprisingly deep reasons behind this quirky behavior. It might seem like a random act, but when your cat knocks things over, they could actually be tapping into their primal instincts. Cats are natural-born hunters, and their paws are finely tuned for precision. You know how they'll bat at a toy, or even just swipe at an empty cup. This isn't just play, it's practice. In the wild, their ancestors had to swat at prey to test their agility, or knock something over to study its reaction. In a sense, your cat is testing its environment, making sure it's safe for exploration. Plus, they just love the thrill of the swipe. Oh, let's face it, cats know exactly how to get our attention. Have you ever noticed how just when you're deep into a conversation or glued to your phone, your cat suddenly decides to knock something off the counter? It's like they've cracked the code. If they want you to notice them, all they have to do is create a little chaos. It's no coincidence. When cats knock things over, they've likely learned that this causes a reaction. Whether it's a gasp, a laugh, or a scolding, it's all about getting you to stop what you're doing and focus on them. When you're distracted, this is their moment to shine. And you bet they're loving it. Think your cat's just being destructive? Think again. It might be conducting a little experiment right in front of you. Cats are curious creatures, always analyzing how their actions affect their environment. When they push an object off the table, they're not just doing it for the fun of it, they're studying you. See, your reactions tell them a lot. Is it a whoops, sorry, or a full-on freak out? To them, it's a social experiment. They're trying to understand the limits, how you'll react, and whether they can push you a little further next time. Your cat might even have a secret hypothesis. If I knock this over, will my human freak out or laugh? Time to test it. It's not always about being naughty. Sometimes your cat knocks things over because it's trying to express something it can't quite verbalize. Just like humans, cats experience a range of emotions: boredom, stress, anxiety, and they can't always handle those feelings gracefully. When they knock over objects, it might be a sign that they're feeling unsettled or frustrated. Have you noticed this happening after you've been away for a while, or if there's a sudden change in their environment? Cats are sensitive creatures. If they feel anxious, they may act out in this way to release pent-up energy or frustration. It's like their way of saying, I need attention, or I need something to do. Ever caught your cat knocking something over right after a new object enters their territory? Maybe a new plant, a shiny vase, or even your friend's backpack. This behavior is all about territory. Cats are territorial creatures, and every item in their space holds some level of importance. When they knock something over, they're essentially saying, this is my space. And I don't know what that object is doing here. It's like they're marking their territory or reasserting their dominance over the space. In their world, objects become part of the territory, and they're just making sure everything stays in order. Now let's address the most debated question. Do cats knock things over as a form of revenge? Some might say yes, especially if you've been gone for a long time or if you've given them a bath. We all know how they feel about that. There's this funny idea that cats knock things over because they're getting back at us for something we did, like a little vengeance with claws. But here's the thing, cats don't hold grudges the way we think. It's more likely that their revenge is part of their play, curiosity, or a reaction to stress. While it feels like they're plotting against you, they're really just having a little fun, or letting off some steam. So, the next time your cat decides to take out your favorite mug or send a pencil rolling off the table, remember, it's not just about chaos or bad behavior. It's about instincts, curiosity, emotional needs, and a little social testing. Your cat's knocking things over because it's trying to understand its world, and maybe just get a little attention while doing so. Whether it's an experiment, a territorial gesture, or simply a way to express its feelings, it's clear. Your cat isn't just a random act of destruction waiting to happen. It's a clever little creature with a mind of its own. So instead of getting frustrated, maybe take a step back and ask what's really going on in that furry head of yours.